Did you know that you are more microbe than you are human? Right now, trillions of tiny organisms are living inside your digestive tract, acting as a secret command center for your entire body. If you've been feeling sluggish, anxious, or just off, the answer might not be in your head, it might be in your gut. The human microbiome is one of the most exciting frontiers in modern science. It's a complex ecosystem of bacteria, fungi, and viruses that influences everything from your immune system to your mental clarity. In this guide, we're breaking down how this second brain works and how you can start healing it today to transform your overall health.
Welcome to Health 600's Noble Science in 600 seconds. Your life-changing 10 minutes. Let's go!
Chapter 1. The Invisible City Inside You. Imagine a bustling metropolis where trillions of citizens are working around the clock to keep the infrastructure running. This is your microbiome. Located primarily in your large intestine, these microbes perform functions that the human body cannot do on its own. They break down complex fibers, synthesize essential vitamins like B12 and K, and act as the first line of defense against harmful pathogens. When this city is diverse and thriving, you feel energetic and resilient. However, when the balance shifts, a state known as dysbiosis, the city falls into disrepair. We often think of bacteria as germs that cause disease, but the vast majority of these residents are our greatest allies. Understanding that you are a host to this ecosystem is the first step in shifting your perspective on health. It's not just about feeding yourself. It's about feeding the trillions of tiny partners that make your life possible every single day. Chapter 2. The Gut-Brain Connection. Why you feel what you eat. Have you ever felt butterflies in your stomach before a big presentation or a sinking feeling when you hear bad news? These aren't just metaphors. They are direct communications between your gut and your brain. This pathway is called the gut-brain axis, and it's a two-way street connected primarily by the vagus nerve. Perhaps the most mind-blowing fact is that about 95% of your body's serotonin, the neurotransmitter responsible for regulating mood, is produced in the gut, not the brain. When your microbiome is out of balance, it sends distress signals to your nervous system. This is why researchers are finding strong links between gut health and mental health conditions like anxiety and depression. A healthy gut produces short-chain fatty acids that protect the brain's lining and reduce inflammation. Conversely, an inflamed gut can lead to leaky gut, where toxins enter the bloodstream and trigger systemic inflammation, often manifesting as brain fog or irritability. Furthermore, your gut microbes can actually influence your food cravings. Certain bacteria thrive on sugar and can chemically signal your brain to crave more of it, effectively hacking your appetite to ensure their own survival. By changing the composition of your microbiome through diet, you can literally change your taste buds and your temperament. It's a powerful realization. By taking care of your digestive health, you are simultaneously taking care of your mental and emotional well-being. The second brain in your belly might just be as influential as the one in your head when it comes to your daily happiness and cognitive performance. Chapter 3. Probiotics versus Prebiotics, the dynamic duo. To maintain a healthy gut, you need to understand the difference between probiotics and prebiotics. Think of your gut like a garden. Probiotics are the seeds you plant, the live, beneficial bacteria found in fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kombucha. These introduce new, friendly settlers into your ecosystem. However, planting seeds isn't enough. You also need to provide them with the right fertilizer to grow. That's where prebiotics come in. Prebiotics are specialized plant fibers that humans cannot digest, but our gut bacteria love. Foods like garlic, onions, leeks, bananas, and asparagus are loaded with these fibers. When you eat prebiotics, you are essentially feeding the good bacteria you already have, allowing them to multiply and crowd out the harmful strains. A common mistake is focusing solely on probiotic supplements while ignoring the prebiotic fuel. Without a fiber-rich diet, those expensive probiotic supplements often fail to take root and simply pass through your system. For a truly resilient microbiome, you need a synergistic approach, a symbiotic lifestyle that combines regular doses of live cultures with a wide variety of plant-based fibers. This ensures that the beneficial bacteria not only arrive in your gut but stay there, thrive, and perform their vital roles in keeping your immune system sharp and your digestion smooth. Chapter 4: Modern Saboteurs. What's killing your good bacteria? While our ancestors lived in close contact with nature and ate diverse, whole food diets, our modern lifestyle is often hostile to our microbiome. Several saboteurs are constantly working to deplete our internal diversity. The first and most obvious culprit is the overuse of antibiotics. While these drugs are life-saving when necessary, they act like a forest fire in the gut, wiping out both the bad and the good bacteria indiscriminately. It can take months, or even years, for the microbiome to fully recover from a single round of broad-spectrum antibiotics. Another major offender is the standard Western diet, which is high in ultra-processed foods, refined sugars, and artificial sweeteners. These foods are designed for shelf life, not for gut life. They lack the fiber necessary to feed beneficial microbes and often contain emulsifiers and preservatives that can thin the protective mucus layer of the gut lining. This thinning leads to increased intestinal permeability, or leaky gut, allowing undigested food particles and toxins to leak into the bloodstream, triggering an immune response. Stress is also a silent killer of gut diversity. When you are in a chronic fight or flight state, your body diverts blood flow away from the digestive system. This changes the acidity and motility of the gut, creating an environment where bad bacteria can thrive while good bacteria struggle to survive. Even our obsession with cleanliness, the hygiene hypothesis, plays a role. By oversanitizing our environments and spending less time outdoors, we are missing out on the friendly microbes found in soil and nature that help train our immune systems from a young age. Finally, lack of sleep and sedentary behavior further disrupt the circadian rhythms of our gut microbes. Your bacteria actually have their own sleep-wake cycles. When you don't sleep, they don't function correctly. Recognizing these saboteurs is not about living in fear, but about making conscious choices. Chapter 5: Rebuilding Your Biome, a Blueprint for Health. Healing your gut is a journey, not a destination. It starts with one simple rule: diversity. Aim to eat 30 different types of plants per week, including fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and legumes. Each plant contains different fibers that feed different bacterial species, increasing your inner biodiversity. Incorporate fermented foods daily to keep the probiotic population replenished. At the same time, give your gut a break by practicing intermittent fasting or simply avoiding late-night snacking, which allows the migrating motor complex to clean out the intestines. Hydration is equally vital, as water helps fiber move through your system effectively. As you implement these changes, listen to your body. You might notice clearer skin, more stable energy levels, and a flatter stomach within just a few weeks. By treating your microbiome with the respect it deserves, you aren't just fixing your digestion, you're upgrading your entire human experience. Your gut has been looking out for you. It's time you return the favor. Don't just watch, take action right now. I have already shortlisted the exact products and tools you need to secure your results. Scan the video description below to get your protocol hardware today.
This is Health 600s, and I'll see you in the next 600 seconds.